And we're talking about Nigerians and superstitious beliefs. Dr. Precious, how about it?
Interesting.
I know you want to break tables, but don't worry. When they're coming for you, I'll pity you. I'll give you shelter.
Yeah, please do. I was just thinking about 2 weeks ago when I shared this with you, and I said I think we need to visit them and juxtapose or distinguish between the ones that are relevant and the ones that are not. So I'll be going over a couple of them because we are becoming a superstitious community.
Country.
In a nutshell. Number one, if you remove your eyelid and put it at the center of your head, no matter the evil you have done, your parents will forget to beat you. And then you put it in the center.
Okay, that's not your highlight, your eyelash.
Yeah.
Your eyelash, and then you put it. How?
You put it in the center.
Who's this
You
again?
pull one and put it in the center. No matter the evil you've done, your parents will forget.
They will beat nonsense out of your life. Have you tried it before?
We heard that. Okay, you want to hear the story behind it? So when I was young, I did it, and I was hopeful that my dad would forget.
I know your father.
When he came back,
he did not forget. He came with pankere.
No, he came with the remembrance. He came with the memory, fresh as ever. Number two, if a lizard runs through your leg as a female, you're about to get pregnant. Have you heard that before? You're just maybe doing something or you're seated and the lizard just runs
through your
leg, like through your leg. You're about to get pregnant. You're a lady.
Okay.
Number three, when you are pregnant, anyone that walks across your leg, your baby will look like that person. You've heard that before?
Yeah, a lot.
Is it true?
Not many people your baby will look like now. It means your baby will be confused.
Well,
because if it's true, the moment you put your leg out and one person walks past, almost on a daily basis, people try to walk past you, walk over your leg now. So what happens? Your baby will be a very confused baby. At the end of the day, your baby will have the semblance of this person. So what will be left for your family? Your husband, no resemblance. Even you, none. So it's not true.
I agree with you.
You have reservations.
I have reservations, but I agree with you. It's fine. Number four.
But I think we misinterpreted that. I think that's the problem. I think the mean walk across your leg should have been like anybody that comes over you. I think that's what they're trying to say. I think they're trying to say the person you sleep with is the person your child will look like. And Yorubas have a proverb like that. Something like that.
This is really important, I say. Superstitious belief or half belief or practice are beliefs which may appear to be rational, okay?
Like this one you just said, crossing your legs.
Yes. They may not be the true knowledge of the things, but we have come to believe them
over a long period
of time. Number four, when you see white birds in the sky, you shake your fingers and say things like licky barabo, give me one finger. And then you look at your nails to see if they are now white. So we say, who did this to us? I think I'll borrow your word. Who take and do us?
Who take and do us? So how did we get here?
Number five. Stop this. Number five, a pregnant woman must attach safety pins to her clothes to protect the child.
Do you want the child? So that when the witches are coming to touch the child, no, the pin will be pinching her.
Okay, to be pinching. I thought because it's safety pin, so the child will be safe. A lot of things have gone on.
You need to ask mommy again why. It is one of the evil spirits now.
We need to bring mommy on this show one of these days and listen to her.
No, but really, that's what they tell us. No, when I was pregnant, each time I'm going, I must be like, mommy, she's going to kill me for this. She's like, eh? And you know, when you're pregnant and you're really, really big, the idea of wearing one thing underneath your cloth, see, most times when you wear your kaftan, you just wear it from head to toe like that. There's nothing under. And then when mommy comes around and tells you to safety pin, wear that. There's nothing under that. So what am I putting it on?
You put it on the gown.
No, you put it on the gown. So you put it. So you put it
Some women actually put it
on top of the gown.
on the gown, like
And
you
because
see.
that's what I'm telling you why. Because there's nothing under the gown.
Okay.
It's so the
So anytime I
discomfort.
see a woman with the pin on top, I should just know that.
The reason why she has it on top is simply because pregnancy makes a lot of people feel sometimes you feel so uncomfortable. Sometimes you're hot, you're having a lot of heat on your body, and then the next thing that happens to you is you want to just open the cloth,
To be free.
to be free. So there's nothing under the cloth, and nothing.
Let's go on, Jonathan. Number 6, women that their children always fall sick or maybe die, they say this is as a result of the familiar spirit through their ancestors or a witch existing in the family. So a child is suffering from a natural outbreak and then they term it to be the spiritual involvement of something. Number 7, it is wrong to play with umbrella when it is not raining. A person who plays with the umbrella when it's not raining is inviting heavy rainfall on his or her wedding day. Have you heard that one?
No, but that's normal. On my birthday every year, rain falls.
So that means you were playing with umbrella those days when...
That means I was playing with umbrella in November. On my birthday every year, rain falls. So I don't understand.
Okay, so number 8 says, do not whistle at night. When you whistle at night, you are simply calling on snakes and other reptiles into your house. Is that true?
I don't think so.
When you don't live near the bush.
Even if
Where
you
would
don't
they
live,
come from?
even if you don't live near the bush, have you ever imagined if people in Nigeria see snakes? The only thing they can see is rats. Even people in Ogba are likely not to see, or Ikeja.
Yeah, likely not to ever see snakes. Yeah, true, because of the environment.
It's the congested, it's congested. Oh, congested environment. It's only when you live in Mowe.
Close to the bush, right?
Not just close to the river. Those in the Sherry, those around the express.
Okay, now listen to this. Number 9.
Those in Lekki, they'll be seeing snakes.
Yes, yes, they will. Number 9, pregnant women shouldn't walk under the sun. As believed by Nigerians, when a pregnant woman walks under the sun, especially around 1 p.m., the scorching sun, she gives birth to a disfigured child.
Okay, you see, there's another one. One of the reasons why they don't tell pregnant women to also walk on the sun, they believe that the evil spirits are also in the sun.
Oh, they are in the sun.
That they are around at that point in time. So let me tell you one thing that happened to me. I was pregnant with my son. I went to Aswani market, and as I was, I think that afternoon I was there for a while, and then this Agbigo guy in the market, he kept seeing me moving up and down, distributing stuff. So the guy had to come to me at the point and said, "Auntie, hello Joko, I go and sit down. I will get boys for you who will take this thing for you and help you distribute it in the market." And I was like, "But it's my job." No, it was like, You are pregnant and you're heavy. You're not meant to be moving around in the sun. Moju to walk around now is a market. He was saying that different kinds of eyes, different kinds of mindset, people's beliefs and all that. That I must sit down. This guy insisted. He blocked the way. He stopped me from moving around. I knew it was being caring, but I just didn't get it. But I understood again that we're in Africa, we're in Nigeria, and then we're in Yoruba land.
That's the kind of thing white money will do.
What? Put your white money. What about black money? Eish.
Team white money all the way. Okay, number 10. Don't beat a male child with a broom, else you render him impotent.
Aha! I need to ask our mothers this one. One of them is sitting there. Is it true? If you beat a male child with a broom, that he will become impotent? Is it true?
One of my aunts used a broom on me. And you know how God has blessed me.
I'm just wondering. So you're saying that how many children do you have now? Like 5?
You know I'm the brother to Two-Face.
So you have so I'm just wondering, at what point did she beat you? Before you started having kids or after?
Can we do this conversation off camera?
No,
or you want to answer the question?
No, but
corruption fights back.
No, but I'm just asking the question.
Fights back.
I'm just wondering. So somebody beats a child with broom when the child was like between 10 and 12. The child grows up into an adult. has 5 kids at 40, which part of him is impotent? If he were not impotent, will he have 10? No, there's a question. I'm just asking you. Because we need to go and visit your auntie again.
Okay, let's leave that. Number 11. It is bad to drink coconut water. Now, this one they told us so. And we had coconut tree in our compound. They say it's bad to drink coconut water because it makes you dull.
Huh.
And when they were drinking the water, we would stay back because we don't want to be dull. Now I know it was all a lie.
Do you know it is the water they used to cook
Coconut rice.
coconut rice?
I'm telling you.
Oh my God, you were missing.
You know how many coconut water I said no to?
No, but who told you? Your older cousins.
Yes, now. Our family members.
That's why now, when you're growing older, who are you cheating? You cheat the children that are coming behind you. They were just cheating you. Don't worry. You're still superstitious belief.
Number 12. Do not look at the mirror at night. According to the Nigerian belief, if you look at the mirror at night, instead of seeing your reflection, you could see a ghost. I can count how many times I've woken up. You know, I have a mirror on my wardrobe. Though I just get up and look.
So the first thing you do is to look at the mirror.
And I don't see any ghosts.
You don't see ghosts.
No, maybe I will see one.
Do you drive at night?
Yes, most of the times.
Do you look into the mirror in your car?
I do.
What about the one beside me?
I do.
So do you see ghosts on the car behind you? Oh my. And you see, the interesting part of this conversation is the fact that there are loads and loads of Nigerians who believe all of the superstitious belief. So they're not in the villages, they're in cities like Lagos, Warri, Port Harcourt,
and they carry it so jelly.
Abuja, and they carry it so jelly. They're like,
Thomas, listen to the next one to shock you. A piece of thread can magically stop hiccup in the head of a baby. So maybe the baby's having hiccup.
Okay, there's this one they do. When a baby is hiccuping or coughing, they carry the head of the baby. The baby, you carry the baby like this. Now take the head. You blow air on the center of the baby's head. I'm just wondering. You know what I used to think when I was younger? I used to think, as a child, that there is a gap in the baby's head.
Where the air enters from, I mean.
Oh my God, my mom is going to kill me.
So your mom is guilty of all that?
No, at least this one I'm going to talk about. So Momsi will now tell you the reason why she's blowing the head of the baby at that point. She will put your hand there. She'll say, can you see the baby's head is breathing? That there's gap there. That the older the baby gets, the more the baby's head closes. You're a doctor, is it true?
It's nothing like that. It's just that the head is fragile at that time.
At that time.
The baby is more fragile.
Oh my God.
But you see,
so we'll be deceiving ourselves.
A lot of things, like when they now bath the baby, they turn the baby upside down, they carry the leg and start shaking. You know, they can actually fracture the baby.
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you.
Do you know how they wash babies? That was how they did fracture you.
My
They
goodness.
also washed you like that as a child.
I know now. I was there. I remember. But you know, my biggest theory when I was small, I used to think, where do they give birth to babies from? That was my first critical thinking. Do babies come out of the mouth?
Do you know
or
that?
They tear the stomach?
Hold on. Do you know that babies? Do you know they're so brittle? And you take that word very seriously. They're so brittle that if you're not really careful, the baby can get fractured, like you said.
Yeah.
One of my little cousins, while she was like about less than 2 years old, my uncle used to do that a lot. You know, throw you up, shake your leg like this. Do you know her arm came out and her leg came out?
See what I'm saying? No,
So
even when
she was
you
less
do,
than 2 years
you
old.
see,
the arm actually came out
our
of the
mothers,
socket.
the ones who are really grilled in that thing, they know how to do it.
They know how to do it.
There's a technique.
Our mothers have
There's
skill.
a technique. You see,
They have skill.
I saw something
Our
when
grandmothers have skill.
See, babe, when I was in East Africa, in Kenya, I saw a couple of women bathing the baby in the hospital. And I see them, they put the baby in the bath water and they clean up the baby inside the same water and they use the same water to rinse the baby. So I had to start telling them, no, you get the bath water and then take that water to rinse
the baby.
You don't wash the baby in the same water and rinse the baby in that same water.
So you
then put the baby in a towel. It doesn't make sense. You clean the baby over running water. Like I had to do that continuously and they keep telling me, doctor, that's not how we're taught. This is our culture.
We need
let's
to
run.
go on hard conversations. Part
more.
2. No, we have so many.
Okay.
We need to go on hard conversations. Dr. Precious likes superstition. He loves superstition.
The remaining,
There will be
the
a part
remaining
2.
10 are too hot to
Don't
leave
worry.
behind.
Part 2. Part 2. Learn to enjoy small things.
Let's do it.
We'll be back on the bumper breakfast, and we have a little bit of commercial for you this morning just before we bring Sonia up. We'll be back.